An unsettling trend in San Diego as the number of deaths from COVID rises. A look at the driving force behind the numbers.
After federal benefits end, the job applications, they rise here in San Diego. Why some believe employers will still struggle to fill those vacant positions.
For many young people, the 9/11 attacks encouraged a life of service, but afterlife in the military and civilian life begins again. The efforts of a local organization helping to make the daunting transition an easier one.
ABC 10 News at 6 starts now.
Throughout the summer, as the Delta variant spread and San Diego's COVID cases rose, we didn't see the horrific surge in deaths that came with every previous outbreak. Sadly, that may be changing.
Last week, the county did report nearly double the number of COVID deaths from just the week before. Our ABC 10 News anchor Lindsay Pena spoke with the county doctor about what's behind those numbers.
Every week, San Diego County releases new data on COVID. Cases, hospitalizations, and deaths. The most recent numbers show a dramatic uptick in the number of deaths, up from 25 to 49 in just 7 days.
What this data is showing, and it's pretty clear, that the burden of disease is still in those that are not fully vaccinated.
Dr. SEEMA SHAH is the medical director of the county's epidemiology and immunization department. She says it's difficult to see things going back in the wrong direction.
And I think that that's when it starts to hit home, that it's not just about the cases, that it is ultimately about the hospitalizations and long-term, medical problems and deaths that occur as a result of those cases.
Dr. Shah says that since January, the county has seen 1,322 unvaccinated people die from COVID, compared to 21 who were fully vaccinated. She also says those 21 people all had underlying medical conditions.
21 individuals, all of them had multiple medical problems. It wasn't just they had a single disease state that caused, that contributed potentially to the death.
As we move into the fall and winter months, doctors like Shaw are concerned we could see another surge.
On top of that, there's the possibility of influenza. We're coming on influenza season, and so getting your flu vaccination also incredibly important once that's available with your provider.
Lindsay Pena, ABC 10 News.
The county is still urging people to get vaccinated. A list of locations is available on the county's website. Thankfully, today, the county did not report any new deaths from the virus. There were fewer new cases than we have been seeing, just over 500 new infections reported.
San Diego employers are seeing an uptick in job applicants now that extended unemployment benefits have expired. But as ABC 10 News reporter John Horn explains, the rush that many were expecting has not materialized.
It wasn't just the extra $300 per week that expired, but extended unemployment benefits as a whole. And restaurants like Shake and Muddle here in Chula Vista are noticing a difference already in their job applicants.
Because now they're calling me.
Stephen Hill says that's a refreshing change when it comes to hiring amid the pandemic. Previously, it was like a disappearing act.
Come the first day of employment, they wouldn't show up, and that happened way too often.
Hill is a VP at the real estate firm that owns Shake and Muddle. He blames the hiring troubles on extended federal unemployment benefits that until Saturday boosted unemployment checks by $300 a week. Those benefits expired, meaning the only ones getting unemployment are those on the state's standard 26 weeks.
Leverage is a great thing, and it really has tilted the scale back to our side.
But despite the phone calls Hill got this weekend, employers are not seeing a huge rush of applicants. And the San Diego Workforce Partnership says it is not experiencing a spike in demand for its services. At staffing agency Manpower, Chief Executive Phil Blair says there was an uptick, but it's still an employee's market.
This is the sort of golden week, right? Because if you go back this week or call your boss this week, you're still in the good guys, right? You came back early.
Blair says as more people return to work, he expects signing bonuses and any increases in hourly rates to disappear. John Horn, ABC 10 News.
The county is still urging people to get vaccinated, and a list of locations is available on the county's website.
Businesses ended a busy Labor Day weekend at Mission Beach with yet another shooting. An innocent bystander, a woman in her 60s, is expected to be okay after she was shot in the back in a parking lot near Belmont Park. This is the third shooting in that area just this summer, since July 23rd, in fact. Police say a group of 4 men got into an argument near the restrooms. One started shooting at another, running away when the woman was hit. Neighbors hope something is done to address the recent violence.
We need to come together as a community. The police have a presence. I don't know what the answers are, but I'm sure willing to be a part of the solution.
The woman was hospitalized last night. She is expected to be okay, as we mentioned. No one involved in the shooting has been caught.
Poway city leaders will discuss a proposed hike in water rates tonight. The city hopes the increased rates will help pay for an overhaul of the city's water system. Right now, Poway only gets its water through a treatment plant. But a contamination that forced residents to boil their water for days happened in 2019. And it also forced the city to start looking for more sources of water. No decision will come tonight, but the city will set a public hearing date in November for people to weigh in. And tonight's city council meeting starts in less than an hour at 7 o'clock.
There is just 1 week until Governor Gavin Newsom faces that potential recall in a special election. In the past few weeks, ABC 10 News has reached out to all of the high-profile candidates to ask them how they would change California if they're elected governor. Most recently, we spoke with Republican candidate CAITLYN Jenner, who described the state as an unfriendly place to do business.
We are the worst state to do business. We have the highest taxes, most regulations, the highest gas taxes, highest sales tax, you name it. I mean, I talked to the head of one of the major companies that left California, and he said, hey, the bottom line is California is just not a good place to do business anymore. And that's a shame.
In our most recent ABC 10 News San Diego Union Tribune poll, only 2% of registered voters surveyed said that they would vote for CAITLYN Jenner. And ABC 10 News is your source for the special election. We will have live coverage of the governor's recall vote on air and streaming all night long on September the 14th. Stay up to date on your streaming device with the ABC 10 News app or on 10news.com.
A North County man will spend 28 years to life after being convicted a second time of hitting an Oceanside police officer with his car. A jury found Roberto Flores guilty last month. His previous conviction in 2017 was thrown out after a judge ruled that Flores' attorney failed to represent him well. Flores was found guilty both times of intentionally running into a motorcycle officer who was pulled over on Oceanside Boulevard, citing a different driver. The officer survived but has suffered a long recovery process.
As the city of San Diego promotes its goal to make streets safer for pedestrians and cyclists, some neighbors are questioning how current and recent road projects will help. Well, next month, the city will begin widening El Cajon Boulevard through City Heights, a project that could see more traffic in the area. Closer to the coast in Bay Park, a new trolley station is due to open in November. But neighbors there say there aren't enough ways for pedestrians and cyclists to safely get to it. The local nonprofit Circulate San Diego told our partners at KPBS the goals laid out in the city's climate action plan should have seen projects like these placed on the back burner.
They're not self-executing policies. The city has to have, or any city has to have, implementing policies that are representative of the values that are in those larger documents. And so for streets, that's things like complete streets plans or the road design manuals, those sorts of things. And a lot of cities, including San Diego, haven't caught up to the value statements that their elected officials have signed on to.
In a statement to KPBS, Mayor Gloria's office said, quote, like other issues we've inherited from the prior administration, the city does need to look back at this project and make sure it's consistent with Mayor Gloria's goals.
A book is powerful. It can transport us to places that we can only dream of. ABC 10 News needs your help giving the gift of imagination to children in our community. It's part of our Give a Child a Book donation drive to benefit childhood literacy. Donate through 10news.com or text JOY to 345345. The drive runs through September 10th.